Hello, dear students. I hope and believe that you are all well by the grace of Almighty. A very good day to you all. As you are staying home, you are maintaining health rules and you are also studying your subjects. But side by side, you should do some extra things as there is plenty of time you have. So you can practice different things. That is, you can read good books, you can read books in English so that you can enrich your knowledge in English. You can watch good movies. Sometimes you can practice drawing or handwriting, or you can play different music. So these will also give you joy, and you can pass your time very nicely. And as you are having your quizzes, so you should also read regularly and sincerely. So welcome you all to online class. I am Richard Gomez. Today I will take English second paper of class 5, pronoun. This is already discussed earlier. I am taking the class again in another way. So I am giving here the class in question answer basis. First of all, what is pronoun? Give some examples. The word which is used in place of or instead of a noun is called pronoun. That is, noun is the name of anything, but when we are using a word in place of a noun, then it is called pronoun. For example, he, that, it, myself, one another, etc. Here I am giving some examples of pronouns and also noun and adjectives. Habib is a good boy. Here Habib is a noun, boy is also noun. Habib is proper noun, boy is common noun, but we are replacing Habib with for a pronoun. That is, he learns his lessons regularly. Here he, instead of Habib, we are using he. So he is pronoun. He learns his lessons. His lessons is noun. But if we say lessons is noun, then his generally is pronoun. But when a pronoun is followed by a noun, then the pronoun is changed into adjectives, pronominal adjectives. So here his is pronominal adjective and lessons noun. But learning lessons regularly, this is a good habit. We are telling here this is a good habit. That means this here is pronoun because it is using instead of learning lessons regularly. And last of all, we all should follow him. That is, we all. We are not mentioning any name, any noun, but we all. This is pronoun. Instead of noun, it is using. So we all pronoun, and we all should follow him. Him is also another pronoun. So the second question, how many kinds of pronoun are there? Give their names and examples. There are mainly 8 kinds of noun. They are as follows. Number 1, personal or possessive pronoun. So if you classify one personal, second one possessive, then it will become 9 pronouns. But in general, personal and possessive pronoun are in the same class. So here, when a personal pronoun is in possessive form, then it will become the possessive pronoun. For example, I, we, it, this is personal pronoun, and his, mine, these are possessive pronoun. Number 2, demonstrative pronoun, this, that, such, these, those. Interrogative pronoun, which, who, what, whose, whom. Relative pronoun, who, which, that, what, whom. Here, sometimes we mistakenly write why, when, where. These are also interrogative pronoun. No, these are interrogative adverbs. So you should be very careful about that. How, this is also interrogative adverb. Number 5, indefinite pronoun, who, one, some, any, none, both. 6, distributive pronoun, each, either, every, neither, everyone. 7, reflexive or emphatic pronoun, the same, that is when reflexive pronoun emphasizes it, that is emphasizing, this is giving emphasis, then it is emphatic pronoun. Myself, ourselves, yourself, himself, themselves. We'll discuss it later in this class. And 8, reciprocal pronoun, each other, one another. Only 2 are reciprocal pronouns. So number 3 here in details, Write the definitions of all kinds of pronoun and give examples in sentences. Here, first of all, number one, personal or possessive pronoun. The pronoun which is used instead of a person or thing is called personal or possessive pronoun. That is, personal pronoun, the possessive form of it is possessive pronoun. For example, he is a good boy. Here, he is personal pronoun. This pen is mine. Here, mine is possessive pronoun. Number two, if you say mine is personal pronoun, is okay, but in according to your book you can say it possessive pronoun, no problem. Number two, demonstrative pronoun. The pronoun which demonstrates or points out something is called demonstrative pronoun. For example, that is a nice shirt. That, this is demonstrative. These are good books. These, demonstrative pronoun. Now, number three, interrogative pronoun. The pronoun which is used to ask questions is called interrogative pronoun. For example, what do you want? Here, what is interrogative pronoun. Which is your pen? Here, which is interrogative pronoun. Number four, relative pronoun. The pronoun which is used to relate or join two sentences together is called relative pronoun. The man whom I met in the train is a doctor. Here, whom is relative pronoun. What he said is true. Here, what is relative pronoun. Actually, the interrogative pronoun and demonstrative pronoun may be used sometimes as relative pronouns. Actually, when these are used to relate some two or more than two sentences, then it is relative pronoun. Number five, indefinite pronoun. The pronoun which doesn't refer to any particular person or thing is called an indefinite pronoun. That is not definitely, indefinite. None of them could solve the problem. So none, indefinite pronoun. Any of the pains will do. Here, any, indefinite pronoun. Number six, distributive pronoun. The definition here, the pronoun which refers to each and every person or thing separately is called a distributive pronoun. That is, every person or thing separately. This is distributive. Each of the participants will get a certificate. Here, each is distributive pronoun. Every one of them were present. Here, everyone, distributive pronoun. So this way, the last two pronouns are here. Number seven, reflexive or emphatic pronoun. That's the same pronoun is using as reflexive or emphatic. That is, when, what is this actually? Definition, when a personal pronoun reflects itself, then it is called a reflexive pronoun. And when a reflexive pronoun is placed just after the subject, then it is called an emphatic pronoun. We can discuss it with the examples here. I did the work myself. Here, myself is reflexive. I can say I did the work. It is all. I did the work. But when I say I did the work myself, that is, myself is reflexive because the subject, and here the last portion in the predicate myself is from the same word, originated from the same word, same person, I, myself. But when I am telling I myself did the work, this is emphasizing. That is, I did the work only by myself. Nobody helped me. That is, I myself did the work. So when the reflexive pronoun is placed just after the subject, that is subject, then we can say this is emphatic pronoun. I myself did the work. Last one, number 8, reciprocal pronoun. The pronoun that denotes mutual relationship or action between persons is called reciprocal pronoun. For example, they helped one another to perform well. One another. This is reciprocal pronoun. The two boys were quarreling each other, reciprocal pronoun. There are actually two reciprocal pronouns, one another and each other. when we are telling something between two person, then we should use each other. And when we are telling something more than two person, three or four or any, then we should use one another. So one another and each other are the two reciprocal pronouns. But here, last thing I should remind you that pronouns are used as adjectives. When we discuss adjectives, there is a criteria classification: pronominal adjectives, some relatives adjectives, relative pronouns become pronominal, possessive, then interrogative, demonstrative. These way, five pronouns are changed into adjectives. They are pronominal adjectives. So when there is a noun after the pronoun, then that pronoun becomes adjectives, pronominal adjectives. So whenever you are classifying the things, you should remember these things. So your homework here from your grammar book, page 38, question 3 and 4. Question 3 and 4 of page 38 of your grammar book will be your homework. So until next class, goodbye. Stay home and be safe. Have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you all.